Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. This video I'm going to talk about My Hero Academia. So, ever since we got past the, festival arc, where there was, the concert and stuff, which was, I've read all the manga, and I've watched the anime, is by far the hardest arc to get through in both forms of media. Once you get to the actual concert in the anime, it's okay, but Gentle was a terrible villain who... Oh, I was a hero once, but now I'm not because people made fun of me, was his whole character arc. But once you get past that, I feel like the story has ramped up to an 11. It's at this really dark place. Now, I think the anime does a decent job with it, but I think they need to make it darker. The whole anime just needs to be darker than it is. The colors need to be darkened. And Shigaraki, I think I want to talk about manga spoilers. So if you're not caught up to the manga, I would just leave now. But I think that Shigaraki is at a point where they're making him almost impossible to beat. Now Deku has 6 quirks, 7 quirks, something like that. And Deku is the only one who could do anything, in my opinion, to Shigaraki. But I don't think, at his current pace, he could beat Shigaraki in a fight. Because most of his quirks are defensive quirks. Or, get out of the way, get, saved quirks. Not... Because Smoke Screen's not going to do anything. Yajin, or that one that... with the motor thing, doesn't make him really... It makes his power level go up, I guess. And he can reinforce... I don't know. Deku's quirk confuses the shit out of me. But I do not think that Deku is on the level to beat... He's on the level to be the number 1 hero. Don't get me wrong. And I think he is the number 1 hero. I think if him and Endeavor fought, he'd beat Endeavor. But, also, all the heroes are dropping out. And that's just a stain on this society because, these are the people that are protecting you. And, everyone lost faith, but they deserve to have the faith lost because of what happened, the incident. And the civilians are learning, hey, we could probably do most of this shit ourselves. We don't need heroes. And to be a hero and, see this way of life happening is... appalling. And a bunch of the top heroes are leaving. And it's you pussies. You were heroes, and when the world needs you the most, you vanished. No wonder why the people lost faith in you. It's but also, in their defense, the Class 1A students are 10 times better heroes than 90% of these people. Also, it's kind of hard to be heroes for people who want nothing to do with you. These are just facts. These people want nothing to do with you. And the fact that, Deku, in Deku's mind, he had to push all of his friends out of the way, which is my favorite arc, by the way. The Vigilante Deku arc is incredible, and I love it, and it makes me so happy that it's getting animated, and I love it, and it's dark, and it's amazing, and it's incredible. But Deku has this weird thing where he wants to save everybody at the cost of his own life. And he doesn't care how wrecked his body gets. He doesn't, nobody ever gives him credit for that. He is destroying his body to save these people, to do this thing, to use his power, to do this thing. And also, it's not made very clear in the manga, but I'm pretty sure... I don't know if he told his mom. No, he told his mom, because that happened in the anime. But in the manga, it's you don't know... the people, he told people that his quirk was, All Mights. But, I don't know, I feel like that wasn't handled very well in the manga. It was much better in the anime. I also just enjoy the anime more than I enjoy the manga, but I'm going to keep reading the manga. And the next manga I'm going to read is Black Clover after I finish the series I'm currently reading, but that's not important. Which I do absolutely incredibly love Black Clover. It's one of my favorite series of all time. It doesn't get the credit it deserves, but let's get back to My Hero. I really do respect Genus a lot more than I did, because I thought Genus was just fucking annoying. But I really respect him a lot more, and I respect Hawks. Hawks might have done some shady shit, and he isn't the... None of the top 3 heroes are like squeaky clean, but I think that Best Genus is probably the cleanest out of the 3. Like Endeavor's past is terrible, and Endeavor has to atone for that and live with that for the rest of his life, that his son is alive and hates him. Just imagine that as a feeling you have, that your son is alive and he fucking hates your guts. Now, I think we need to learn more about Dobby, because how the fuck did he live? Dobby is... I love Dobby. He's my favorite villain, I think. Him or Shigaraki. You have to give the author credit. He took one of the most annoying, like, baby, stupid villains and made him ungodly cool. A Chad among Chads. No, I'm not saying stuff that... The reason for him... I feel like the reason for Shigaraki, to be a villain kind of doesn't make sense. But it does at the same... Like, I get the fact that he killed his family. I get that. And his backstory is sad. But, like, I guess All for One did show up, so, But I think that Deku finally got the push he needed and finally got the, chops to deal with somebody on a different level, like, But they have twice his quirk, which I think is a big deal. I think people don't talk about how much of a big deal that is, that they have twice his quirk right now. And Toga is not... Toga's, like, quirk evolution is a problem. It is a massive problem. And I don't think it gets enough people talking about the fact that that is a massive problem. The reason why Hawks took out, twice was because he was a threat. He is a threat. His quirk would change the tide of the battle, and they have that. So I don't know how they're going to deal with that, especially since basically all their backup is Class 1A. And their second best character is basically dead. Your number 1 person from your class, and then your third strongest is fighting against his brother. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.